Good morning, all. Good morning, Plank. Today, next dictates that we're gonna play a Delver. the Anemo Centaurs have been name changed to Gale Centaur. Too many people didn't know what Anemo Centaur meant. Oh yeah, for sure, Narian. I got my coffee. Let's all have coffee. It is tradition, yes. The species that takes up this slot must always receive a name change within the first 30 to 90 days. But luckily for me, I got in early on the combos I wanted. They can never take that away from me. So today we're going to be doing a Gale Centaur Delver. Delver is not a good start in terms of win rate. It's really one of the worst, like behind Chaos Knight. Almost always on Delvers, I'll take a short sword. You start off with a bunch of stealth. I think honestly, there's a lot of different weapons you could take. I say this on a lot of combos that get to pick their weapon. You know, mace is good damage, common. Short sword, just good without any further training. Spear, you get the extra attack before they get close. I mean, but yeah, I think it's going to be short sword. Start with 5.4 stealth. It's pretty nice. So we can get like a random stab or whatever. I'm going to bring this up to 2 on short blades. What else do this starts with leather, weapon, haste, fear fog, revel, and digging. Yeah, I mean, no one knew what the hell an Anemo Centaur was. People thought it was related to seeing enemies, possibly an anemic centaur. Yeah, impossible for me to pronounce and or spell. So it's cool. It just sucks that like we lose out on all these great combo names, you know? GC doesn't make any names. Yeah, exactly. But, you know, what can you do? That's why you got to jump on these. Like, when you see a good combo name, jump on it early. It might get taken from you. Turn 1, we're reading Revel. That's just generally the best thing to do. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take that. Willpower Cloak. That's a nice find. I guess I'll grab this. So this is terrible because not only is Robin and his band here, but he's guarding like 2 different staircases. It's pretty horrible overall. Well, we're gonna take these guys down. I do have fear. I think that's the only answer. There's also dig, move to the side, but I probably take a lot of damage that way. Right? Okay. We survived. I think I'm just going to leave fighting on a bit. Hey, what's up, lag.com? Oh, man. All right. All right, cool. This is not the staircase next to it. Get stabbed. Do we want to take the hatch up to D3? Probably not. Well, maybe. Yeah, why not? Let's just go up as fast as we can. Still have all our tools. Fear is kind of the big one. Oy. Can we take an orc on? Yeah, orc isn't too bad. Okay, we got a buckler. Ooh. Short sword of Alek is very nice. I would like to have that weapon. All right, well, let's see. All right, we got him. We got the adder. The problem is that a guy with a short sword of Alek can kill me very easily. Yeah, mages are hard, and formicids are also very difficult. I think it's probably more the formicid side of that than the mage side. Okay, we found stairs. We're almost at a reasonable depth. All right, we did it. We made it to D1. Now we can play a normal game with our wonderful loot here. I'm taking Dex. I generally take Dex when I don't have spells. Wow. Interesting maw form. Okay, dagger of speed, sure. Okay, we have a big pile of IDs. I don't like what you're implying. Sorry. I'm sorry I have to break it to you. Okay, we got teleported a little ways. Give me one more shield. Okay, ring of protection. Wow, so much AC. Wizardry. Okay. This guy hits for 11. Ugh. I think I'm gonna put that fight. What is that? That's an interesting vault. I think I'm gonna put that fight off as long as I can. I like easy fights early game. Yeah, me too. Big fan. Where's that Kobold at? D3? I would love to find like anything that helps me kill that Kobold with the Alex short sword. Like anything. Like darts. There's a sling. Yeah, give me that sling. Because I can just shoot that guy probably, and then I get his Alex sword, and then we're in business. All right, where is that guy? I think he's in this area. All right. Got him. Hot hand with a sling. Okay. I'm gonna bring short sword up to 4. Ooh, Wand of Mind Burst. That's nice. Okay, now we have some tech. There's an Orc Priest who we will probably avoid for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid him. What the hell is that? Damn. That's so weird. It's so rare you see like a Randart giant spiked club just lying on the floor. Sick weapon for I don't know, something. Ogre and extended, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, you'll like see him in like I mean if you like go really like, you go through the entire game, you might find some, but like yeah, they're pretty rare. It's rare you find one early like this, that's for sure. Cuz I don't even look at like stuff like that, like spiked giant clubs, I don't even see those, but seeing that tile, it's such a rare tile that it stands out. Yeah, you could use it on a Formicid, sure. It's such a troll that they can't even use it with a shield. All right, let's blow this guy's mind up. I'll trade my 2 Mind Burst for his 8 Quicksilver. This guy can stay asleep. This guy cannot. Oh, down woke up. All right. I have the tools for them. EV. Oh, I'll grab like 2 Evo real quick and then some dodging, I guess. This floor seems dangerous. Yeah, you ain't lying. Well, I mean, we probably killed the 2 biggest threats because I've explored most of this, and now Robin I can actually like deal with. What's that guy got? Electrocution? All right, let's take. Oh, he moved. Everybody moved. Okay, we got our wind. It's the Stabo wind. I would like Robin's helmet though before I leave. Looks like he also had. He's poisoning me. He probably has darts. I'll just read. Well, let me go to the stairs. Let's read noise. Okay. Hello. I'm on the right floor, right? Oh no, Robin's on D4. Well, that makes sense. Okay, we got ourselves a helmet. Zom and TSO are not gods I generally will take. That's Sky Beast? I don't think I want to mess with that right now. Spectral Club, nice. Yeah, I know Lychee was telling me, like, Hive seems very good for turn count because of the regen. But it might actually be good if, like, you're playing, like, a species where it doesn't meld. Because it gives very good regen. Okay. Nice. We got Alec and Venom. Can't go wrong with that. Range characters or casters. Cool. You haven't tried it out. I forget what the drawback is. Yeah, TSO is cool, but it's not my favorite, and it's especially not my favorite on a character that's currently using stealth. I don't want to have, like, a big light shining on me. I think it's very likely... This character is most likely to go into range, But like if I find a long blade, that might be a thing. If I find a short blade, that might be a thing. How the hell do I get in there? There's Rue. Rue is just free. I don't lose anything by taking Rue. Rue has no wrath, so we'll see. Hmm. Oh, let's go back. Well, let's use a Lek. Okay, I have tools, so there's no reason to die here. What does this guy hit for? 9? They changed it to advanced. I could see that. It's got, I mean, it takes like 15 minutes to explain what it does. It's probably advanced. All right, let's go to Venom. Let's poison this guy up and then walk away so he dies. We create space. That's what's nice about Venom. I mean, aside from it also just being good in general, the fact that you can poison something up real good and then walk away, and if everything's the same speed as you, then you make space. I don't know about yaks, so let's go over here. One thing I hate about those portals is they make like shuffling through the staircases take forever. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going on dodging and fighting for now. I don't love these. I mean, I don't know. Forcing like Forgecraft to go to B. I mean, I don't know. It's only because I found a Ring of Wizardry too. It's gonna be like the shittiest B you ever saw. Here's a Maracuda. Okay. This thing doesn't give a shit about poison. Let's let him get close. We'll hit him. If he made copies, then we go up. Okay, Charming's nice. Man, we're on D6 and still haven't found Temple, huh? I mean, I know we have Rue, but... Oh, okay, here we go. We did it. We found an Orc Bow. Please be a brand I give a shit about. Okay, I'll live with that. Nice. Okay. There's no Oka. There is Hep. There's also Diff. I don't mind Diff. I saw your comment today on Reddit. Yeah. What do I want to go with? I don't want to do Hep again. I feel like I did Hep last time. Even though like Hep is definitely the correct pick here. I could go Fed, and then if I go Fed, I can get the trotting fertilizer title. Yes, we're abandoning Rue. I took Rue because it's just a free roll to take Rue. There's no downside. But I don't. I think I'm gonna take Fed here, especially since I found this Orc bow, and then I can get the. It's really for title reasons. Like on top of it just being a good range god. Oh right, I don't have. I'm not gonna shoot until I have. I'm not gonna shoot with Stampede until I get like 5.5 ranged. Oh man, now this is my neighborhood. These guys messed up big time coming to this planty area. Okay. All right, we got gloves. Sorry, Buckler. Maybe we get a hand cannon later. So the quick way you weapon swap, if you hit equals, you see how it says adjust gear, spells, abilities, blah 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 blah. Oh, that's interesting. It says gear. I don't know. I hit I for inventory. Maybe I guess they changed it, but I still works. And then once you hit inventory, you can pick like your weapons, and you set like I set my orc bow to A, and I found the set the short bow to B. Once you set those things to A and B, then you can hit um apostrophe to quick swap between the two. Hey, what's up, not Batman? Morning, nice streak. All right, this guy probably want to use the elect weapon. Yeah, me too. Okay, and now we have the range wind because we now range is our highest skill. Actually, you know what? Let me grab that other orc bow just in case I read ID branding. Yeah, you could do the same thing with quiver. Like You quiver darts, you quiver boomerangs, let's say, and now when I hit right bracket, it's a quick swap between your two quivered items. I mean, it's just ways to do things faster. It's not, you know, you can do it manually every time. But for situations like this, where I'm like I was on short blades and I'm slowly weaning into range weapons, it makes it a lot faster. Weight can yeah, your wind is dynamic. It will be whatever your highest it's not locked in. It's whatever your highest skill is. It's not like you make a decision or something. There's no reason to do that, hacks. Like there's no reason to shoot with a bow and then switch to melee. I'm doing that because my range weapon is very slow because it's not trained up yet. So like my short sword is just a better weapon and I'm just using range because they're far away. You can do it if you're not training ranged, but once you get your range weapon up, you just fire your range weapon point blank. There's no downside to it. If you're a hunter, you don't need to use melee weapons unless like the only exception would be if something has like a repel missile or something like that, and you just switch to like a venom dagger or whatever to poison them up real quick. But otherwise, there's no downside to just firing a bow point blank. Yeah, exactly. Like within by the time I reach lair, I won't be using this short sword at all. Like it's already like now that I have the wind and I can do this, I really don't need to use it. That's what's so nice about going into range on this character is like even when you don't like even here I can perpetually do this. Even when you don't have your weapon speed up, this will fire at your move speed. So like even if I had a triple crossbow, I could do this. And it does like take some damage off. Like it'll round down your damage if your fire speed is slower than your move speed, but it doesn't matter because you're just kiting. Yeah, what happens if your weapon fires faster than your move speed? Oh, then then it fires at your move speed and you're just firing slower. That's why bigger weapons actually do pretty well on this species. Although I've played longbow, Gale Centaur is like it's still good. It's just, you know, you quote unquote get more value if you use a bigger weapon. But like, you know, then when you fire, you kind of get it back when you fire the salvos. Then you're just firing faster, which is nice. If you fire at point 0.6, you do fire at point 0.6, but when you move toward things with your rampage, you're firing at your move speed, which is 1.0 generally. You're not gonna fire faster than you move when you're using your rampage. Yes. Like you see how I just fired? Like you can look at this number where my cursor is, where it says time, and then this number in parentheses, 1.2. That's how fast I just fired, right? Now, like, watch, I back up, and now look, I move toward him, 1.0. That's my move speed, but I'm also firing at him. See? I back up, boom. Back up, boom. Generally, moving toward things would be rampaging toward things with range is bad, but because it pushes them back, you just get to kite them and kind of perpetually lock them. It's pretty OP. That's why I tend to steer everything into range. You know, sometimes you don't get there. Like I played my last. Obviously, I played a berserker. I just took. I don't even remember what I was using. Evening Star, Demon Whip. I think I ended up on. I played long blades. If you actually find them, that's nice. But you know, just whatever you find. Yeah, I mean, Rampage is good. Like, just Rampage, normal ass Rampage is usually very good on a melee guy. And obviously good on stabbers. But if you're range, you generally don't want it. Except on this species, you pretty much want to use it whenever you can. Because not only am I kiting by doing this, like instead of standing here firing and then he gets next to me and then I'm firing point blank, I'm kiting him by doing this. But then also I get these salvos, which means like kite, 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 and then when it's time to fire, I hit everybody at once. Yeah, heavy triple crossbow is very good. Sniper would be insane. So far I've had damnation. I had damnation on one of these, and it was incredible. I mean, damnation is great anyway, but it's somehow better than even a normal character with damnation. Nice Curar. Found slow. Okay, well, I'm not going into that slimy vault. Oh, interesting. I have dig because I started with dig. That's nice. I don't have. Do I have pass wall? Let me get rid of some of this shit so I can actually look at what I have. All right, good stuff. See, especially like in these situations, like where I can like, because it's also penetrative. So like I move toward this guy and I hit them both. And then now, like normally this would be bad, but then I get to like just do this and separate and then go the other way. It's like, it's so good. And even here, like I get to pull this guy. Well, I'm not going to get to move toward him, I guess, but you just get to like do a lot of things you normally would need like a god or spells for. I don't love this position. I think I'm just going to blow him up because I don't want to, yeah. Let's fire since I have salvo. Bolt of fire does a lot of damage. I don't like that. I have fear at least. All right. Let's Fedhas Briar and move away. Yeah. Seems like probably the cheapest way to get out of that. If she fired at me and got through the plants, then I would have to maybe fear, but that's a good way to like I think get out of that with very little spent. Okay, let's try to find a better staircase. Oh, Scarf of Resistance. I'm actually going to put that on over Willpower for now, because I know there's a fire enemy here. And now it's basically just like, can we get barding? See Invis. Let's put that on. Ah, I could have closed the door there. Yeah, I guess, yeah, unless I get a Fed House ability, I guess I'm just bringing range up to min delay. You don't have to do that right away with this species. That's what's kind of cool about it, is you can, like, you can kind of train other stuff up. And, because, like, normally you want to get it, like, you want to get your bow firing as fast as possible, but because of the rampage ability, you always know you can move towards stuff. You're going to be firing at 1.0 anyway. But I think I'm just going to train it. I already, like, I overtrained fighting and dodging because I didn't know what I was doing yet, so. I just love it because I love ranged anyway. And having a species that's, like, really good with range is kind of exciting. I think I'm going to charm one of these. Okay, there's no more. Wanda Roots, that's a good one for range. Getting Wanda Roots in your set, I kind of like over Ice Blast because it really helps hit things that are like that have like high evasion. We'll leave these guys for when I get what's it called? Ballisto. Wow, that's such a fancy quill talisman. I think I'm just gonna go like Sword of Venom on these guys. It's probably a better weapon. Okay, we got a Bailey. I love a Bailey on a range guy. I think I'm gonna Quaff ID this 3-stack. Let's see what we get. Okay, it's Ambrosia. Ugh. I would love Ballistos to come online pretty soon. All right. Let's see if we can get these guys with Quicksilver. Because this Sun Demon hits for a 40 ball. It's like not good. Okay, we got him. Let's get off the wall. Okay, we got Ballistos. Okay, that's better than... +2 Short Blade of Venom is better than +1. Ow. Ow. Let's heal. Okay, I don't think this guy kills me. Let's root stack guy. Let the troll kill him. You go that way. Let's quaff Ambrosia. Heal up. Ah. Okay, we got there. That gargoyle's dangerous. Okay, I think we got this badly yesterday. So let's see if we get... Yesterday we got a an acquirement scroll from here. Nope, no acquirement scroll. Still pretty good, though. Okay. I think that's good enough. It's basically good enough for a ballisto. Let's go back to range. All right, nice. We got 9 enchant weapons. So if we find like any kind of end game weapon, we can enchant it up. Ooh, blink is huge. Give me blink. Let's get that online as quick as possible. It's a very good, very, very good find. There's acquirement. Come on. Wow. Jeez. This acquirement is nuts. All right, well. There's no way I don't take the Black Knight's Barding here. It's just, like, invaluable. I'll never find anything. There's no way I'm passing up on this. As much as I love a triple cross, like that +6 triple crossbow, I can find the longbow and be happy. I'm never going to find something close to a Black Knight's Barding. So, yeah. Sick acquirement. Oh, there's another one. Can we get the triple crossbow again? Please. How does it work? It just it works how like they move slower, so they're gonna move slower when they're moving. But you don't get to move faster just because you're rampaging. I don't care. Ponderous is not a good thing to have, but like it's not like some non-starter. Like it's like you look at something and you look like, okay, is this overall positive EV? Like, is it positive value? Slightly minus from ponderous. Resist poison is good. Resist negative for entropy is good. Plus 10 barding is insane. So you take that insanity, you minus a slight badness, and it's still very, very good. Okay, I don't have flight. I do have one enlightenment. And I don't have apportation. It's like baby Hellion Island, except they can't hit me. Okay. So with one enlightenment, I can't really go over there until I do down here so that I can then take the hatch. All right, blink is good. Nice. We found lair. It's got a very friendly entrance for us. All right, let's go up. Let's go get our stuff. I don't think there's any way I can blink over there, is there? Seems far. Oh, no, there is. Nice. I didn't have to use my enlightenment. Hmm. No. Well, Slay is good. Manual T-Loke, I don't need that. Demon Whip, it's a good Demon Whip, but we're on range plans. So, yeah. I'll take the Slay. All right, let's check out Lair. Don't think I'll be using chemistry. All right, well, let's use plant technology to keep this guy off of me. Okay. Resist elect, regen MP, stealth. Sure. I've got pretty good resist at this point for layer 1. Let's plant it up. Oh yeah, I want to check out that two-headed ogre vault that we saw earlier. Now that I have ballistos to do it safely. Hey, what's up, Seba the Giuseppe? What's up, Gnome? All right, where did I leave those two-headed ogres? D9? Because that looked like it might have been some loot in there, too. Haven't played this game in a long time. Like CDDA more, but my favorite character is the cat. Yeah, cats are very popular. Oh, welcome. I haven't really played CDDA, but thanks for stopping by. All right. Do I need to? Yeah, probably. Let me set up a ballisto. Let me set up some briars so I don't get shitted on. Oh yeah, there's more friends out here too. Oh shit. Imagine if I found this first. Damn. Man, I wish I had found this on the other character. Hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm already like entrenched in range, but that is a very good weapon. Okay, we got our range weapon at Mindalay. I think I might grab like because I'm gonna go like if I put on the troll leather. Oh, it doesn't really affect this so much. Interesting. I'm still gonna grab cheap armor. Squeeze out an AC. Okay, looks like we got Spider. This is why we got Blink. Blink makes it so much easier to disengage. Oh shit, Spider-Man.jpg. All right, cool. This guy brought us a longbow. That's pretty awesome. Let's bring range up to 20 for the longbow. All right, let's move away from there so he doesn't shoot it. Oh man, what a master. All right, that's so funny. He was gonna get hit by that, and then he blinked away at the last minute. That's pretty amazing. All right, longbow. That is now a +9 longbow. And now we're in business. We got our endgame weapon. We got our endgame barding. We got all the resists. I mean, what else can you ask for at this point? It's just don't be an idiot and we'll be fine. Looks like we got swamp and spider. That is the hardest part, yeah. Okay, we got everything ID'd. What are we on, layer 5? Okay, we got Kato, Earth Shaman, Hydra ending. Buckler of the Other World, okay. Willpower ring, sure. Alright. Not the most thrilling lair loot, but that's fine. I don't think there's any way I wear that swamp armor. Oh, wait, we should have... Yeah, that was... No, we haven't found Orc yet. I was going to say, we should have found it, but that was, D11. All right, range longbow is at Mendeley. Let's bring Invo up for Aklob. Mm-hmm. Does anyone have a disto weapon in here? Doesn't look like it. Welcome to Orc Room. Horn of Gurion. Ah, man. I was hoping for Bane of Randomness. Can't get lucky at every turn, I guess. Here we're going to put on willpower stuff. Willpower robe, willpower cloak. Get Curard. I should be immune to roots as a follower of Fedhas, if you ask me. There's POG. I'm just going to snap that off right now. Yeah. Love me a POG. Pretty much take all the T-Loke spells outside of like Pile Driver are very good for me. Like I think all my range Gale Centaurs are getting like Dex Ring is nice. They all want like Blink, POG, Gavat, Dispersal. I won't be mad at an apportation either. Ooh. Let's do this. Okay, shiny helmet. We got some leathers, some fancy gloves, scale mail. Who knows? Maybe it's a scale mail of archery with some decks attached. You don't know. All right, let's check out the gloves. I think it's like Dex gloves could be... Okay. Sure. +2 gloves of parrying. Helmet of Int. Maybe that's a thing at some point. This scale mail is not going to do it. Leather of poison resistance, also not good enough. Cold resistance +2, maybe. Faith Amulet I like. I'm going to get it at some point for the title. Actually, no, the title I'm just going to be abandoning, so I guess it doesn't matter. And then Dex Ring. Yeah, I like a Dex Ring. Let's go get that. Dex Ring over Protection. All right, that's it for Orc, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, there's one more staircase. Okay, that's it. All right, let's finish up dungeon, and then we'll check out... Oh, wow. Fancy Steam scales. Those could be good. Yeah, see, like, this guy, this is what you want the roots for, because otherwise you can get owned. Oof, man, with this trash int, I'm gonna need a lot of T-Loc to make this work. Yeah, I think before I go in this far on T-Loc, let me get some of this other stuff that's a little bit cheaper. Like, yeah, this is giving me like 0.9 per. Let's grab some dodging and fighting. Okay, we got all our stuff ID'd. I love these tiles, the walls. Oh wow, fire giant. I don't have resist fire, huh? You appear to have soft locked yourself out of the greater player title on DCSS stats. You played several Anemo Centaurs before my first win. Huh. Well, I think that'll just fix itself because I don't think Gale Centaur has like Gale Centaur, like anything you won with an Emo Centaur will retroactively count for Gale Centaur. They're the same exact thing. I just don't think it's been implemented yet. But like, so I would just wait on that. Like at some point when I do this command, it's just gonna say my Anemo Centaur wins, just like because it's the same species. They did the same thing with Palantonga and Armator, I think. So yeah, from what I understand, it's gonna retroactively count because they're the same exact species. It's just a name swap. It's not like there's new mechanics or something. Oh wow, I didn't even notice. Look at this Arbalist I found. This is actually good. It gives me 3 EV. It has the same damage rating, but fires slower, obviously. But when I'm moving, that doesn't matter. Hmm. Yeah, it also gives me the 3 int. Like, look, when I use the longbow, my range on POG is 3. Yeah, it helps my spell power a bit too. Yeah, I think in general, I want to use the longbow to fire faster, but that's a pretty good weapon. And if I get to a point where it's putting me at 5 POGs, 5 range POG, I'm definitely going to use that. Okay, we're going to swamp. No, I'm sure I did. I kind of like when I'm playing fast. That's why I do like checks at the end of each floor to see what I picked up, unless it's like really early. I mean, the thing is, a longbow is just better than an arbalist, generally speaking. Like even if it was a +9 arbalist, but like the rampaging makes me think about it, and the int and dex also make me think about it. No, drain's not the worst at all. Drain is fine. I mean, it's not the best, but I actually like I like flame, and like freezing is probably my favorite on an arbalist, but flaming is also good too. I mean, they're fine as long as it's not like I don't even know what would be bad. I guess chaos, because I don't even mind venom at this point. But I don't actually venom. I don't think can appear on range weapons like that anymore. No, I wish it did shoot off Hydra heads. That would be sick. No, Arbalist is not considered a bladed weapon. A shuriken gun. I could see it. Okay, yeah, I'll get this cheap Evo and then let's grab a little more fighting, and then maybe after that I'll go T-Look. What was that? Yeah, rapier. Yeah, especially with slang, actually, I think this is the right call. Let's do briars so we don't get grabbed by this swamp worm. Ooh, so swamp wormy. All right, let's go up. Okay, yeah, let's grab some more T-Look. I feel like I'm going to need a bunch. Is this like the end vault kind of like open or something? Is this the end vault that I'm like stepping in right now? Because it feels like there's a lot of stuff. I also feel like Lerny is here. It just feels like that. Yep, there he is. I knew it. Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have it memorized in my consciousness, but unconsciously, I can sense when Lerny's around. I knew it. Let me put on my int helmet. I think I'm just gonna wear that. Okay. Lerny is always there in our hearts. Yep. Our 27 ventricled hearts. All right, there he is. Sup, dog? Yeah, I mean, Oklobs, basically. Can't mess with the power of Fedhas. That's the thing. Fedhas doesn't come up in those like greatest god discussions for whatever reason, but he's here. Wow. What the hell was that? Oh, that was this thing. Hit me with splinter spray for a good amount of damage. It's only range 3. So funny to kill Lerny, and then I guess it was because I got marked, and then I just got surrounded. But kill Lerny and then get like into trouble against a random wood nymph or whatever that is. All right, let's head to Spider. Oh, let's grab that Steam Scales. See what that's about. Lerny and Slimedra would be insane. Okay, it's just the best Steam. What were those other Steam Dragon Scales I was saying were the best ever? I feel like they were this, but like maybe less enchanted. I think I had a +5 or +6 Steam Scales with regen and resist-elect. They're not beating this. Yay, regen is right. I guess it makes sense now to put the scarf back on because all I need is resist. And then I'll just deal with not having will. Hmm. Why does this guy have to be next to me? Why does it have to be like this? I have fear, at least, to, yeah, lovely. Get the hell away from me. Let's reset our barrier, and let's play some, like, defense tower type shit. All right, this guy likes to put people to sleep. All right, it's a good thing we're with OP Fedhas, otherwise this could not be possible. All right. Anybody else got something to say to me and my friend Aklob here? Yeah, it's true. I don't even have to mess with any fruits and berries. All right. How we looking? We hit it. We got passage up. We win. Oh, I have resist elect. Now I don't care. This amulet is garbage. Now that I have resist elect on my armor. Could get faith. I'm not mad at faith. Although it costs money, which I don't have. Yeah, let's go get acrobat, I guess. Where was I? Oh yeah, spider. No, because it doesn't count. It doesn't count with rampage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see? It would be too OP. It is sad. Oh, this guy has poison resist? What do I got for this guy? Oof. All right. Get ballistoed. Let's all get ballistoed. Yeah, but Nicola is no match for my balls. Ooh, Dex. I love Dex. Oh, wait. I don't need to train T-Look anymore. Yeah, let's bring up armor, fighting. Yeah, I like our defenses. 33-17 is pretty decent for where we're at on a range, dude. Getting +8 Steam scales and Black Knight barding is always good for that. So now I'm just like down to find like bullseye, dispersal, gavat. Okay. Got some melee afoot. Oh, now he's dead. He brought us nets. It is an area where I'm like very reluctant to rampage. It's hard to like lure when they're fast, and rampaging out into the wilderness gets you in trouble when everything is very surroundy. Yeah. Oh, literally. They don't call it a swarm for nothing. Eh. I hate the snails bullshit. Yeah, that's Spider pretty much. Because everything in Spider, like everything in Spider is very fast, and then you can get into big trouble if you're moving slow because of a snail. Like they kind of combine. Like you're moving slow because of a snail, or you get confused, or you get super poisoned, and then like you have to take care of that. You can't do anything until you cure, and then they reapply it, or they hit you for a bunch, and you find yourself in a situation where you really don't have a lot of outs because you have to cure, and then you lose life, and they reapply it, and you just spiral out. So you kind of have to avoid that situation to begin with. And because everything's fast, it happens real quick. And also noise travels faster, I think. So like everything on the level will just come to you. Oh, I see some fancy stuff in here. Wow. Yeah, I'll take the +6 dex gloves. I like the feeling behind the +3 dex hat, but I'm not wearing a +0 hat over a +2 int helmet. It's just not going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not losing like 3 AC and 3 int for, some decks. Let me see. Do I need more? Let's grab another Invo. And now it's Elf or Vaults. -2 and int. I think that's a vault. There's like a vault like that where there's a bunch of hats and they're all kind of beat up. It's like the shitty milliner vault. Yeah, no, I get it. It sucks. It sucks when you find a hat on a Minotaur and it gives 0 AC. Okay. We'll have to find like a file would be nice for this guy. Let's go check out Elf, see what Elf has for us. Damn, that guy's just contaminating me through a grate? How is that fair? What do I want to do? Probably just fighting. So the trick to guys with deflect missiles when you don't have like Yaras or whatever and you're a ranged character is to keep firing. When you miss, you just fire more until they're dead. That's the pro tip. It works pretty well because they have... Usually if you're a good range character, you hit them once and they explode, so... Just keep firing. Head down, keep firing. I guess I could also Gyre and... where is it? I got this thing. How fast is this attack, I wonder? Okay. Enchant armor on the helmet. What was that? Dagger of Distortion is afoot here. Got him. This looks like a good Tremor Stone. Just Tremor Stone these chaps. Oh, wow. What the hell is this? What a crazy-ass vault. Wow. All right, let's quaff Enlightenment. Since this guy is Petrify E. Let's put another Willpower on. Jeez. I hate teleporting in Elf 2. Damn. Let's quaff Haste. That's not good. Let's go this way. Yeah, a Lich being on Elf 2 is nuts. Like, just being there. Like, what are you doing? Why is an Ancient Lich here? It's angering me. Okay, we got him. Sheesh. It's also like a tome of... Yeah, Crystal Tome. Like... What are your thoughts on use cases of Orbs of Light? Good way to start a fight on something dangerous. Like, it's just kind of like... It's one of those, like... One of those wands that's just very good to use when you need to push the fight in your advantage, you know? I don't know if there's like a very specific thing I think of. They do good damage and they blind stuff, so they're gonna... Yeah, it's a good wand. I mean, you find it early, it's amazing for just taking care of things you normally wouldn't be able to. But then in the late game, um, oh, Orb of Light. Orb of Light I use, like, you start out with it on Monk, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I just use it. Usually I use it early just because, like, it makes you a lot better at hitting things, assuming you don't want the stealth. And then later on, yeah, it often gets replaced. That's like pretty much where it ends. Like, I don't use it in the late game. There's like use it. Yeah, you get C invis, but I don't value C invis super highly. If you really wanted to, you could swap to it for an invis enemy, I guess. But it's I don't like. It's nice. Like, you find an early unseen horror, and you're a lot better positioned to kill it. But I don't value it over like even a buckler if I'm a melee dude. And like you said, the other orbs are... There's a lot of better orbs to use if you find them. It's kind of something you just you only get it on Monk. It's not even available otherwise. But yeah, early on it's great just because it helps you it feels like a damage boost almost, even though it's just accuracy, because you just kill things so much easier with it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess if you're, like, struggling with I could see that. You're struggling with a ghost moth and you use it to see where it is. I could definitely see that, especially on, like, a mage, I guess. Thing is, it has to be, like, within the range of the orb of light. Like, you could see, I have a see-invis ring, and I'm barely bothering to swap, you know, yeah, I just, like, by Zod, you're gonna find usually you'll find a ring of see-invis if you need it. And it's like it's not like Orb of Light, you can't get it in the dungeon. You can only get it off a monk start, so it's not something it's not like an option. Usually they've been replaced with as a helmet ego. All right, let's do the rest of this first. Nice blink. Um all right. I guess I'm gonna go up and do Elf 2. I'm gonna go up and do Blade because there's a hatch here I want to use, and I don't want to just hatch up into unexplored Blade. I don't know. I think it's just like I think you can pick them. Wait. It seems like you can pick them, but I don't really know what's going on with the highlighter. It seems to not be interacting with them properly. But I don't know. I think that might just be a visual bug. I don't think that's a necessarily I don't think it's affecting anything. You know what I mean? I noticed that earlier and I really don't know what to make of it. Yeah, look, it doesn't like these tiles. Hey, what up, Voxel Burger? Did they added centaurs back? A version of them. They don't run fast, but they got some they got 4 different rampage mechanics depending on what your highest skill is. So I would explain them all, but I only have like a limited amount of time to stream. But the range one is rampage toward a thing, push it back, fire a uh, piercing shot with increased damage, and then build up salvos. And then you just fire at everything, like at multiple targets at once. And then there's a wind for stabbing, for mage, and for melee as well. I wish I had a bunch of mapping. I only have one revel. Otherwise, I might revel and see if I can overgrow into elf. I mean, it's not out of the question to. The thing is, I don't know. Maybe I can do it. I was thinking if I can overgrow like here. It might be a thing. Okay. Hey, Voxelberger, thanks for the follow. Stupid Hellion is like shitting on me. All right, let's go back. Yeah, I wish I'd. I hope I find Bullseye because that's like a very useful tool for situations such as these. Ugh. All right, that is not a guy I want to face. He torments. Okay. Yeah, these guys are not for messing around either. Ooh, what's this guy got? This guy's got a bunch of fancy garbage. I don't need a glaive. Okay. It's a dex ring with cold and resist corrosion attached. Hermit's pendant. Don't think I'm going to use that. It's just a bit late. Lightning rod is cool. Yeah, this is just not a good ring, unfortunately. It's just worse than a regular will ring. I already have, like, the other stuff. I have Barding I'm never taking off with resist poison, and Steam Scales I'm never taking off with resist elec, so... Yeah, let me put on... If I put on this ring, I get 6 decks off of that. And then I'll put on the other dex ring for will. And then the will cloak. And now I can do vaults without resist fire. That's fine. Oh, there's a ring with resist fire and cold on it. Well, that's kind of nice. All right, cool. I'll just swap onto that. And then if I don't find anything better when I get to Zot, that's what I'll be using more than likely. Did I find anything else? I don't think so. Tempted to go buy Amulet of Faith. I don't... I would prefer to just put on some random other amulet, but there's just nothing good. Like, G-Spirit's cool. I'd rather just have my MP in case I need it for Fed stuff. Yeah, maybe I just go buy the amulet. There's nothing else to buy. I don't love Acrobat. Okay, we got Salt. I'm not going to use a mapping, but if I find it, cool. I don't know. Maybe I do like finding Salt. Let's cancel. All right, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind finding Salt. I'm down to go into Salt. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Wow, 3830 is like some crazy AC. 38 30 30 is a crazy stat line for 0 encumbrance. Maybe the barding gives me some encumbrance, but like, yeah, having like steam scales on and having these kind of defenses is nuts. So so funny about like the difference between like I've played a couple of these where I didn't find barding at all, and you're just like a 25-30, which is fine, but the difference between having a great barding and having no barding is huge in terms of like durability. All right, let's bring Invo up to 21, get our title like settled. Okay, so far I'm not impressed with the loot. Okay, dissipate. I don't think that's going to get me to take off my faith amulet. Mephitic Cloud, I don't mind. Although, I kind of have an Invo ability that does that, I guess. Pass wall, okay. MP9 int. That's like a Revenant ring. MP9 int ring is really good for Rev. Just blindly fire arrows in there, see what we hit. It's like the all book salt. All right, let's get this guy in there. Let's get an Ocklob in here too, just in case. I don't know. Okay, apportation, I'll take that. Okay, I'm not impressed with this salt, frankly. Didn't find any real, like... Yeah, I mean, I'm never wearing any of this. That's not a thing. MP9 int is never getting worn. Okay. I don't know if that was, like, even worth the revelation. Let me see. Conj Alk Air. Let's do this. 3 of that, 2 of the real shitty one, and 5 of the good apt, and let's see where it lands. Okay, we're marked. Okay, I think I'm just going to read telly. Let's Tremorstone. Yeah, like something like this. I think we'll get it there. Because then just like Mephedic's a very cheap way to just kind of, it deals with a lot of anything that's not resistant to poison. It's going to deal with pretty efficiently. Even Draconians and Zot. Okay, how we looking? 12%? Hmm. Irradiate's not too far away either. I haven't been getting Irradiate just because, like, oh wow, look at this. Ah. Yeah, this is shit. It's just gold. I haven't been getting Irradiate just because, like, I've been getting Dispersal most of the time, which basically takes the place of times I would even use it. Okay, I think that's good for Mephitic, right? No, it still needs a little help. Not quite. They keep trying to give me Dex hats. I appreciate it. Give me a Dex helmet. All right, that's good enough. Let's go back to Invo. Yeah, 39 AC. That's how we do it. I got some big numbers going on here. I got 2 haste. I guess I'll buy that, and then everything else is fine. You had 39 before Lair? Oh, wow. These manuals are manualing. And Gavat? Dang. Well, I'm just gonna snap Gavad off. That's incredible. Yeah, I mean, I have 39 before Lair, maybe on like a good melee guy. On a range guy, that's something. You don't usually see 39 AC on a range guy unless you're. I mean, you can get it by putting on heavy armor and making a huge mistake, but 39 on a zero encumbrance armor is something. It's usually reserved for Seago Embrace type armors. Put it this way, you don't usually see 39 AC on a dude who's wearing Steam scales. Protecting against all the steam. Steam dragons, yeah, they're beasts early. They will fry you up. Like you get used to like if you're playing Minotaur Berserkers, you might be used to just shitting on them, but for a lot of characters, they are an issue. Yeah, that is fun. When you get hurling gloves and a bunch of slang, boomerangs just kill everything. Hmm. Oh, hello, Crown. I don't really have the rings for it though. Crown is very good if you have a way to mitigate the downside, and you have good rings. Like you have good like 4 good rings. Like if I can put on 4 dex rings, that's quite strong. But it kind of it's really good when you're wearing it and you should be wearing it. It's real good. It doesn't wake up everything. It's just you can't go back. Oh, you do announce yourself to nearby enemies. Yeah, you can't have stealth. I guess that's the downside. So I mean, I probably won't wear it on this character, but like if you're a melee dude, um, and you have like, I think I had it last time I used it and enjoyed it was a melee guy of Nemelex. I don't know. The length of time you can't go up is like a little bit of time, like a while. But it's like you really need to like if you need to be taking advantage of the 4 rings. Like when you have 4 rings and they're all like good, you don't want to just be using that just to use it, and you've just got like a resist fire ring, a resist cold ring, and like just some random random other rings. Like you want to be using some bomb ass rings that are really giving you an advantage. All right. I think I'm just gonna go like this into depths. Yeah, and it also helps if you have a god that has some kind of like way to get you out of a bad situation, or if you have some way to get out of a bad situation. Something like dispersal helps too. We got a caravan, and I got a shitload of money. That's hell, bottom right. A bunch of shops. I think it's top right. That's what it looks like. I mean, yeah, I mean, they vary obviously in goodness. I've had plenty of bad ones. Okay, file is nice. I don't know if I care about any of these. I don't recognize these as books I would care about on this character. Oh, that's not it. So where the hell is it? Maybe it's here with these three shops, like this top one. The lava, I'm almost certain is like maybe it is that. I thought it was a hell entrance. That's what it looks like. No. All right. Well, I'll look and see what's here. Yeah, that is true. I could get Horn of Gurion. That seems like a good enough reason to die. Yeah, this is hell. So what the hell am I missing? Oh, it's this. I didn't even see that. Well, yeah, now it looks like a bazaar, now that everything else has been checked, but I don't know. I I missed it earlier. I'm so bad at like picking it off the map. I'm checking everywhere. I'm checking shops. I'm checking a trove, like bathroom. Oh, yeah. I don't have bullseye, right? Yeah. Let me just check. What's this guy's mass confusion 16? Okay, what do we got? Lay it on me. Yeah. There's no way I'm wearing fire dragon scales. Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh well. Bullseye would be a nice find. I agree. But not happening. No, never casting Sisters in a million years. Oh, I want to go back and get that file though. FDS have 8 instead of 11 encumbrance now. That's cool. But I'm just never I'm not putting anything else on over these Steam scales, I don't think. Like I don't need to use my money to like gamble on a ring mail that's like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it can have something I need, but it seems unlikely. Yeah, no, I don't see it. Not when I have amazing armor. It's one thing if I don't have any armor and there's nothing else to buy, then I'm like, yeah, let me check it out. But I have things to buy. Like I'll much rather buy this file of floods. Not taking resistance into account, what's usually easier, depths or vaults? Vaults 1 through 4 is easier than depths. Depths is easier than vaults 5. So I pretty much always do this, like what you see before you, which is 1 through 4 vaults, come do depths, or I do vaults or elf, then the other one, and then yeah. Yeah, I don't really agree with this order command generally. It became more true though once after the slime rework. But slime was way easier than vaults 5 like for a very long time. No. Oh, that you shouldn't have looked into slime. No, yeah. You should not look into slime in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely makes it easier. But I don't the thing I don't agree with is like doing D11 or 12 or whatever before lair. Like that's a mistake if you haven't been shafted especially. I think you just want to generally go into lair when you first find it. You can get very nasty at adept stuff in dungeon, and you can get shafted 3 floors deeper into like D14 or whatever. Like you don't want to be doing that. Getting shafted in lair is not as bad. Like the stuff in lair is just more flatter in difficulty. Yeah, I mean that's just their opinion. I mean, Elliptic is a good player, but I don't agree with that. It was also written a long time ago and hasn't really been modified as far as I know in years. I think it was written many years ago, and I don't know if it's been updated. It definitely wasn't up. It hasn't been updated since Slime was redone. I know that. Yeah, it's been the same for a long time. I mean, it's a fine overall thing. Like if you're a new player and you don't know anything and you read that, it's going to help you. It's going to stop you from going into like Slime or Elf when you first see it. It's just like nitpicky stuff, you know. You just got an empty treasure trove? Are you sure? Oh, there's troll ones? Wow. Like you give something up and then you get an empty trove? I don't think that's ever happened to me. Man, this sucks. Why is that hog out? Oh man, the vampire woke up and opened it, huh? Let's close it again. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, there's no way. Yeah. It's funny though, because like, it's the same thing with that. There's an entrance there's a game entrance that's kind of trollish, and people will just look at it and they'll run to to DCSS and be like, "What's up with this entrance? This is ridiculous." But if you move toward it, like there's fake walls or mimics or something like that. Yeah, it's gotten everyone at least once. Oh, thanks, Chan Chan. You made me fast. I want this game to punch me in the face each time I use a stairs. Well, I mean, the game can oblige that. I feel like there's going to be a big ocean bisecting this whole level, huh? 2 days playing, died to para being chained. Yeah, you got to watch out for para. Para's a big deal. You want to not get paralyzed. So anytime you see something with paralyzed, you want to like stop doing stuff and reevaluate. You thought your will was good. You got to XV. You hit X, and then you go to the monster and you hit V, and then you see that you can be paralyzed, and you don't let it happen. That's what I was saying yesterday. Like yesterday, my will was close to good. It was 1% to get paralyzed, but then like I put on another will ring, so it was 0%. And someone was like, "Man, I just realized I gamble more than you do." And it's like, yeah, it's because what happened to me is exactly what happened to you, which is like maybe you are like pretty good on will, but still not all the way good, and then you die. So you gotta you modify it so you don't feel bad. Yeah, Potion of Enlightenment, random artifact weapon that has will attached, will ring, breaking line of sight or breaking line of fire, all these things. Silence on the guy, file on the guy. Anything except ignoring him and going about your business is good. You had you had okay, Valiance, Victory, and Wormbane. Yeah, I mean it sounds like once you have Wormbane, the game is over. You can, I would promptly throw Valiance into a river. Put on, I would drop the toga too and put on heavy armor, and then I would just Wormbane it up. What? Negative 18 EV? Are you playing like a Dungeons and Dragons game where negative is good or something? Oh, you have a Bane. Well, the good news is that negative EV is the same as zero EV, so you're really getting value out of whatever you're wearing. That CPA with 5 strength. What the hell is this? A frost giant with some kind of with a triple crossbow. Wow. I can almost, I mean, I can enchant that up and use it. Give me that thing. I don't know if I'm going to have time to train it up. I could. The thing is that I need my invo to be higher. So I don't know if I'm going to get there with the triple crossbow. Excuse me. Oh, I need to go back up and do the other side of the river. There we go. Hey, you know what? I'm cool. some Cure R. There's a Death Drake. I'm going to just Mephitic myself to give myself protection from clouds. These guys are annoying. Right, let's move back toward the stairs. What's the grass do? The grass is basically creates walls that only I can walk through. Yeah, stuff like that. Like when it has paralyzed, you need to That's what's nice about Briars. It just breaks line of fire, so they can't like do that kind of stuff. But there's plenty of ways to do that. Plenty of spells and other things. Yeah, Flug is very fast and good. I mean, he can do a 3-rune run in like less than a half hour, so it doesn't surprise me that he can do 15 runes in 4 times that. Let's see what these gloves are about. Wow, these gloves would be amazing if it wasn't for Tally. +4 dex, +5 slay is crazy. But they're worthless. There's Dispersal. Yeah, for real. The grass has killed me plenty of times. All right, let's go to V4. I want to get my willpower up for vaults. I hate getting marked in vaults 5. Something like this. Oh, wow. 1 EV per? Yeah, that's great. Let's just grab that first. Yeah, I think if you're doing 3-rune runs and like casual 40-minute runs for 3 runes and you're new, you're probably playing way too fast. Yeah, I play. I mean, I do extended sometimes, but I just been trying to like go through these Gale Centaurs. And these are not characters that I think would do too well in extended necessarily. But yeah, I for sure do extended every once in a while. My thought was, since I'm doing all these, because they're the only unwon combos I have in Trunk, that I'll probably I was thinking I'd probably do these and then I might make like a thread on just do a thread on Gale Centaurs, like all the combos I played with what gods I played, how they came, and what I think about the wins, something like that. Have I played any Spriggan Pacifists yet? No, not like specifically trying to go pacifist. I've definitely like played Spriggans that didn't kill a lot of things. All right, let's cancel corrosion. Okay. I can't seem to get a good telly. This is okay-ish. Yeah, let's go this way. Just rest up. Barding of fire resistance. That's normally something you're excited to find. Okay, sweet. I like the blink scroll. I'm up to 6. That's good. Oh, there's Valiance. That's what we were talking about. Nice experience pot. Bong. All right, let's Gavat. Okay, we're starting to get control of this quadrant. Here comes let's Gavat. Comes a Lich. This guy's 3% to paralyze. Let's quaff enlightenment. Get an Oklob in here. I think I got a net. Okay. Yeah, it's a little too much. It's where the T-Loke spells come in pretty good for just resetting situations. Ooh, Dimensional Bullseye. I do like that. Okay, stairs are still a little crowded. I like hanging out on corners like this when I have Gavat because it makes it very easy. Like, if something goes wrong, I just Gavat this way and they stay where they are. Okay, there's something invis next to me. All right, so this is a good time to bullseye the Warden. Okay, we have the stairs back in control now. Okay, we got the rune, and that's it for here. Is there anything else we need? Oh, well, now I can wear resist fire, corrosion, see invis over the resistance ring, and then this dex ring with double cold for will. This gives me 1 pip of resist negative from Black Knight's Barding, and then, yeah, when I fight an entropy orb, I can put something else on, the raw dog one. All right, is there anything else I want? Dispersal. And I think we're just about ready to go to Zot. I'm just going to grab, like, some more potions, and we'll head in. I don't have Revel anywhere, right? No. 0 Revel. Big shaft. I hate this, because now if I dig, I could dig into something else. I guess I'll just thug it out. Okay, we need to dispersal here. Let's get some briars. Let's go here. Okay, this looks good. Okay, this seems okay. Yeah, it's what sucks about not having Revel is you don't know if you can make a kill hole, because you can dig right through a wall, and then next thing you know, you got even more things to deal with. Well, there's a hatch, but I don't have Zot 1. Okay, this is better. Nice. Mm. Where's this toe at? Oh, there he is. Ooh, 2 digging. Sheesh. I love that you get to hold on to Stampede, like, even when you get moved like that. Like, even if you get pushed or shifted, trampled, or whatever. Endgame range kind of rough. You think so? I think it's pretty strong. I just shifted into something. I have no idea what it was. Yeah, I've definitely. I don't know. As far as rough, I've definitely played characters that were having a much harder time than this in Zod 5, or in Zod. I mean. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Seems fine to me. Yeah, I mean, damage rating is 50. I think like if you were doing this normally, you'd probably go with the triple crossbow. I'm just not interested in. I guess I'll take Invo up, but yeah, I need my Invo for the title, and that would give you more damage. But a longbow of flaming is perfectly fine end game weapon. I think for something you're firing at 0.7 speed. Let's see what the other staircase does. You would think like death cobs would be like loyal to me. Isn't corn a plant? Feels like Fedhas should be good with that. Oops, not there. Okay, looks like we're finally through all that. Oh, there's an orbit entropy. What was I gonna do? Yeah, that does seem wrong. I forget what these guys have. They can't be hurt by Oclobs, I presume. Right? He's got to have resist corrosion, I would think. Yeah, it's immune to corrosion. Okay. Yeah. These guys definitely have resistance to Fedhas. I don't know what the fire rate is on this. 0.9. I think I'm just going to use the longbow. Get longbowed. Still no Revel. Let me enchant up this thing just in case I end up using it. Oh yeah, this guy forgot that I'm the master of plants. Let's lig it up. Yeah, the thing about toes is quaff lig, and then they can't torment you, and then be with Fedhas, and then they summon friends. But yeah, lig is pretty good against them, and if you have cancel, even better. But if you're on the stairs, you're like, or if you're just like in a safe spot and you lig, you should be fine. Don't just jump out into the middle of a fight and lig. Although sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just fire on their ass. If I feel like I can like just retreat when it goes bad. Is Appor? You mean? I think you mean Gavit, right? Gale's Gavit is like a blink 4 tiles in a line. Apportation grabs stuff. Apportation is like long, like sticky hand that you throw at things. Anti-magic hand cannon. Wow. Yeah. Well, I wish I knew. If I knew I was gonna get that, I might actually use it. All right. I still don't have. I'm just gonna invis here. Seems good. Yeah, I still don't have Revel, so we're doing this blind, I guess. Okay. Just casual auto. I hate these stairs. I know that. Okay, this is the wall, so I think I need to dig one if I want to like overgrow into this. Yeah. Sup, dude? Cheats activated, totally. Why can I see that? Or can I just always see it? I guess I can just always see it. Don't be scared, hypnotism. Everything's okay. It's bullseye, tesseract. Let's dispersal. Let's heal up a little bit. We got silenced. Am I okay with that? I'm just going to cancel it. I have nothing else going on. I'll just reapply haste. Yeah, let's bring these guys back into the acid area. Quaff a couple cures. Deadums. Let me just make sure. Can this guy... Oh, he could totally paralyze me. Yeah, let's do this. 2% paralyzed? That's 2% too many's. Willpower? Just be careful while we don't have fire resist. Okay, I don't want to stampede here because I don't want anything to move. Yes, we're going for trotting fertilizer. That's very astute. Let's go back to resist fire. Quaff ambrosia. Heal. Everyone make sure to step on that net trap. Okay. My shield is halved, but I deal more damage with two-handed weapons. Sounds good. How you guys feel about triple crossbow stuff? Okay. I think I'm gonna haste, take orb, and leave. Take my proton pack from the back and split. Is this a good one? Seems fine. Awesome POGs. Where's the stairs? Oops. Barbs, wow. Okay, where are we at? D12. Hmm. Okay. All right, we did it. Oh wait, I shouldn't make these because once I abandon, they might fire on me. All right, we did it. All right, nice run. Got another one stream run on this one. And Delver is not one of the worst backgrounds, so I'm glad to get that out of the way. Sweet title. I wonder if that's the first one. Yeah, I don't think anyone even has. I think I'm the only person who has trotting anything right now, right? I think I checked this like 2 days ago. Because I think Geoff is an ancient crawl land. So it's really just Lychee. Thank you, everybody. Who's like hot on my trail as far as like titles are concerned. Oh no, Doc Sulf forgot Trotting Midnight. Sweet. All right, cool. I'm only 5 behind Lychee. So we're coming up quick on him. I'm probably the best Gale player. I probably have played more than anyone else. But like if anyone, there's plenty of players that are better than me. So if any of them have played it, then I'm not. But I've got a lot of I'd be surprised if someone has played has more combos one than I do of Gale because I've been going pretty hard on them. Yeah, I got 9 of them, and I got a 10th one that I've been like just doing like a branch every night. An Earth Elementalist I've been doing just off stream. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do them all, and then maybe I'm gonna do a thread just like analyzing which wins I use the most, what and that kind of thing. Because like if I finish it up pretty quickly, I'll be able to do it before people really have a handle on it, and it'll be informative for some people. But yeah. All right. Good stream. Thanks everybody for joining me. Take care, all. I'll see you soon.